What is your name, please?
My name is Kathy Sweet.
And why am I here today?
You are here because of the Enbridge spill, and I've watched your movies and videos on helping people, and justice has got to be served. They haven't helped me. I've got exposed from the oil. I have breathing problems. I have migraines. I've got other family members that were affected. I'm sorry. It's been really hard. I'm really active. I can't even go out and do half the things that I want to do anymore. I can't ride my bike. You can't get insurance because you're sick. Trying to get my medications is hard enough trying to do that because I can't breathe. I got to do 4 treatments a day. A puffer. I mean, I can't even go outside and enjoy the weather if it's too humid. I can't handle the cold. It's just terrible that they don't even care about us. They care about throwing their money around in Marshall and giving everybody else donations and just forget about the people that got sick. And it pisses me off. Nobody come back to talk to any of us. You know, if you weren't right there on the oil spill, you weren't affected. They didn't care. I drove through that thing every day smelling that stuff. My throat has been burning since 2010. My doctor has no idea why. I have no tonsils, so it's not tonsillitis. I don't have strep throat. I have earaches. I have to take Topamax to get rid of my headaches. I've never had that in my entire life. I have been healthy my whole life. Never had to go to doctors. I've got to scrape money up just to go to the doctors. I mean, this is ridiculous. They don't even care about us. They just don't care anymore. You know, and then you still see in the papers, oh, we gave a donation to this place in Marshall, or the Fountain Clinic in Marshall, or, oh yeah, we'll come back and talk to you. No, they don't. They're just liars. They don't care. They don't care about us at all. And it just makes me sick. And I'm not backing down, and you guys are up for a hell of a fight because I'm not backing down. We've got other people that are sick. My granddaughter, my daughter, I have 2 people in my living room that are sick right now from it, and you guys don't even care. It just makes me sick. Something's going to be done about it, and justice will be served, and I will make sure of it one way or another. I don't care if I get any money or not, but justice will be served. That's pretty much it.
Is that why I'm here today?
Yes.
To try to get some justice?
Justice for everybody. I mean, this is ridiculous. Our lawyer O'Brien just leaves us. 350 people signed contracts with this whatever so-called lawyer you want to call him, and just leaves us hanging. And, you know, that's not a lawyer. That's a coward. Tucked his tail and ran. That's all I see is a coward there. He's not a lawyer. He's not a lawyer at all.
I personally think he was working with Enbridge, and
well, he's not
opinion.
heard the last of me either, or the rest of these people, because I'm not done with him. I'm not done with any of them yet.
Tell me more about what you think about Enbridge. And
Enbridge, they suck. You know, they tell me I go to their main office and I tell them what's wrong with me. Okay, I go to a doctor. So I go to a specialist, Dr. Farshone, right here in Marshall. I tell him I've never had migraines. I have breathing problems. I've never had that before. I've got red splotches on my arms. Doctor don't know what they're from, and they're not bug bites.
here, just hold on for a second.
They're all over. You can press on them.
A lot of people get those.
I've got them all over my arms, and they're not bug bites. I've had them checked. You press on them, they disappear and come right back, and they're just popping up all over me. They're on my arm. I've never had them before, ever. In the summertime, I mean, they're getting bad. They're popping up all over my skin. You know, my doctor said, I don't know what they are, honey. They're not bug bites.
Well, see, you might not know what they are, and I don't know what they are. But when you have hundreds and hundreds of people that got them after the oil spill,
what else are we supposed to expect? People are getting affected, and they don't know what the side effects are. You know, it's ridiculous. You know, and we just can't keep letting this go on. Stuff's got to be done about it. I mean, we just can't. Every day I get up in the morning, I'm sick to my stomach. My throat's on fire. I have earaches all the time, and I have migraines. I'm not going to have someone tell me, oh, that, you know, you probably already had them. It's not from the oil. I've never had any of these problems before. I'll be damned if I have somebody tell me any different. I mean, my granddaughter suffered the whole summer, 2 years old, couldn't even go outside and play. She had diarrhea, running a fever all the time, the whole summer. Do you think they even went up in that neighborhood over there in Jordan on Battle Creek? No, they didn't. They didn't give a shit. No. Well, they're just down there cleaning the animals, making themselves look good. Yeah, right. Half the animals didn't even get cleaned anyway. They probably buried them, hid them.
I saw a dump truck full of dead animals once, at least 500 to 1,000.
Oh my God.
But they denied that it ever happened. But I did see it.
They're full of shit. They didn't help anybody. The animals are going to end up, you know, even if they got infected anyway, they're not going to live as long as they were supposed to. They're probably already dead now. Mm-hmm. So what was their sense of doing it anyway? Right. If they want to cover up, I mean, what you got? They think they're generous. They're assholes. I mean, I just can't. I don't know. It just makes me sick. I got to deal with headaches all the time. You know, being irritable all the time because I don't feel good. You know, it's not me. I want my old me back, and I'm never going to get that back now because I've been infected by the oil. What are we all supposed to do? Sit here and rot? No, I'm going to fight. I'm definitely going to fight. And I got John here to help support us. We're going to help all support each other, and we're not going to let them get away with what they're doing right now. It's not fair to us. It's not fair to them. They have their pictures in the paper. Look at the nice little donation we gave to the fountain clinic. Look at the little nice donation we gave to the casino.
Or the food bank.
Well, who the hell are them? That's not helping us any. That's not paying for our medications. That's not paying for us being sick. I can't afford my medications. I gotta stretch them out. I gotta stash them back like a hamster and use them when I need them, when I'm supposed to do it every day. Now I'm messing with my health because you guys made me sick and I can't afford it. I've never been sick before. And then I had to go to the doctors. None of that stuff. Now I do all the time. And I can't even afford to do that. I go when I know I'm about to run out of medication. But it's all in our heads. Oh, the oil's clean. I mean, if it's that clean, I like to go see them go swim in the river. Let their family go down there and swim. I bet you they won't even let their kids go down there and go fishing. But they tell us it's okay. It's bullshit.
Thank you for having me over.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you very much.
I start next week for respiratory therapy. I can't even walk down our driveway hardly. I'm winded, and when I go to breathe, I literally have to bend over to get my lung to open up the way I want to.
I aspirate. Sometimes I'll end up choking in the middle of it because I can't breathe. I'm only 44 years old. This is
you
terrible.
Got a long life to go, girlie.
You know, that they don't even care. It's just terrible. I mean, it's so bad that, I mean, I can't even, I'll go do it. It's my granddaughter. I'll do anything real for my grandkid. But just to sit out in the sun and watch her play a soccer game, I'm suffering because I can't breathe. They don't need to swim in the water. They need to stay at a county park. I mean, these little kids, you know, they don't know any better. Mom, Dad says it's okay to go in the water. They're going to go in the water. Yeah. And then later on, they're sick because of these greedy little bastards didn't want to clean up the oil and want to cover shit up. No, that's just not right. It's not right at all. They don't even deserve to have the business they have. They don't deserve the money they have in their pockets. They don't deserve any of it. Nothing. They're going to make us suffer for their big wads in their pocket right now. Makes me sick. Literally makes me sick. And then we got 2 older people here too that are suffering. You know, how many more other people are going to come along the line after the 350 already, they're already kicked to the curb? There's going to be more. What are you going to do then? Sweep them underneath the rug? You going to kick them to the curb like a bag of garbage?
That's what they're going to try to do.
I mean, it just makes me sick. I'm lost for words. I don't know what else to say to them, but they're just assholes, period. And one way or another, we're going to get back at them, one way or another. And either be us, karma, or somebody else along the line they'll hurt, and they'll get their asses sued. Some way or another, they'll get revenge. And we need justice is what we need.
So what do you think about the property values after the oil spill and all the houses?
They suck. They've went down. They had a lady I plow for. all the houses are empty around her. So she gets nervous and scared, and I plow for every winter. She just had a brain tumor removed, brain cancer and stuff. They don't know what that's caused from. And they got the nerve to tell her, we'll replace your well, but your well isn't bad, but we'll still replace it for you and put a new well in.
Well, why they wouldn't spend money to put a new well in?
They told her they would put a new well in there, but it is not contaminated. And both houses on both sides are empty, and supposedly theirs were contaminated. That's why they moved out.
Really, in my opinion, it had contaminants in it, and they.
That's why all the other three houses.
They're trying to misuse.
6, 7, 8 houses on that road that are empty before you get to 15 and a half to go over the bridge. And she lives right in the middle of them all. And she just had brain tumor removed. And she doesn't know if that was caused from it either, and she has seizures too.
Well, 12% of a tribe in Canada where this tar sand oil comes from, 12% of all of them have brain tumors.
Really? I mean, 350 people are sick. That's not counting all of them. That's not the ones from Battle Creek that are sick.
How do you feel what they have done to you?
And they kicked me to the curb like a piece of trash. I mean, they don't. When I went down there, they looked at me like I was stupid. And I looked at them and I told them I'm not that stupid. I said I do have a nursing degree. I don't do nursing now, but I used to run nursing homes and stuff. And I'm not stupid. You know, well, how do you know you're sick? And I know my body. And I'm not sick. I've never been sick before, you know, and I never had these breathing treatments. We pay for their oil. I mean, we're the ones that buy it and put money in their pocket. They don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care at all. We're all sick. I can't play with my granddaughter. I used to go out and help my boyfriend on the job. I can't do that anymore. I can't even. Who's going to hire someone like me that's huffing and puffing behind the cash register because I walked to the counter or something and back? There's nobody going to hire me. I mean, they ruined my life. I mean, pretty much. I'm miserable. I mean, I can't go out and do the things I want to do. I'm active. I used to ride a bike 10 miles a day. And I haven't been able to do that since 2010. I can't go outside if it's hot. I used to lay out in the sun, just, you know, an average person, and go out and do activities. That's cut in half. I can't do it anymore. And it's because I breathe their chemicals, because they're greedy, and still wanted to start the pipeline up even after it was broke. Alarms are going off. Well, that's okay. We'll just start it back up again anyway. We don't care. You've got people sick. They lie. Oh, we'll be back, we'll help you, you know. Oh, we take care of our people in Marshall. You mean the ones that got money, ones that got businesses, ones that didn't complain about you, ones that didn't get sick. What about us? You know, this just makes me sick. It pisses me off. And I'm not going to back down from them. You know, and you're about the only person I have seen on YouTube or on television that even gives a damn about us. There's nobody that gives anybody but you. That's about the only one I've seen. And the people that are sick care about each other, but Enbridge sure in hell don't. And I guess we just got to band together. We got to try and get these people together. We got to stand up against Enbridge and not back down. That's all there is to it. I mean, and I'm back you up, you know. I mean, look what they did to you. That wasn't fair. That wasn't fair at all. Well, you're supposed to lie for them? No, I wouldn't lie for them either. You know, I wouldn't lie for their cover-up and covering the oil up. I mean, I seen geese running around 27 that were covered with oil, and they said, oh, the animals are all cleaned up now. They look like tar monsters running around in the fields over there by the gas company and stuff. That's crazy. You know, that's nuts. I went to my daughter's every morning to babysit on my bike. I had to breathe that stuff. Then I went over on Jordan Street. They're doing their cleanup over there, and there's nothing but a haze over the whole neighborhood. It's 98 to 105 degrees. Oh, but the air quality's good. Bullshit. They're full of shit. Battle Creek was just as bad as Marshall was when it comes to the smell and the toxic. And Enbridge doesn't even care, you know. You're about the only one here. That's why I've got you here, you know. We didn't got nobody else to stand up for us. Sure in hell ain't got a lawyer. The coward tucked his tail and ran. Doesn't call anybody, doesn't contact anybody. And here you are, you don't even know me. I'm a stranger to you, and you're in my house doing an interview. What do you call? I mean, the lawyer should have done that. You're helping us more than what that damn lawyer would ever do. Maybe we can get some exposure, and maybe we can get some help. All these people from Marshall and Battle Creek that were exposed. I mean, this is crazy. We get all these promises, and they were nothing but lies. And why they're lying, they're getting their big old pockets filled with money. Well, you know what? We're the people that buy your oil and give you your money in your pockets. I don't know, John. And do whatever you can do for us, please. Somebody's got to help us. I don't know what else to do. I really don't.